So hello guys, hello everyone. Yeah, very good morning. So guys, in today's session, we are going to cover the current affairs from weekly current affairs from 23rd April till 30th of April. This is your fourth session of the weekly current affairs for the month of April, right? So guys, as you all know that first of all, you should have your pen and copy with you because we are going to make short notes for each and every news. We are going to solve MCQ and we are going to note all the important keywords for each and every news so that at the end you have a good compilation of 50-60 pages for the entire 6 months current affairs for your upcoming exam. Because your upcoming exam is first of all your RRB, clerk and PO. Okay, then you have this IBPS, clerk and PO, then finally SBI. These are the major ones, right? And in between there will be small other exam also from the insurance sector and other field area also. So you can follow these things. Got it? So let's start the session. So first news is India's record cargo movement on the inland waterways, right? So what is inland waterways? So let's say this is, just suppose this is the map of India. Okay, just the rough diagram. Here there are multiple rivers. Ganga river is there, Brahmaputra river is there, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri is there. Then we have the Indus river. So inland waterway basically it generally focus on the rivers of India, right? And there are multiple ports also. Got it? So let's see the question. Which organization reported a record cargo movement of 145.5 million metric tons in the financial year 24-25? So these are the options: Concor, IWA, NHAI, and DFC. So we'll see the answer, but first see the news. So which company I'm talking here? So it is basically, so the Inland Waterway Authority of India, IWAI, has moved 145.5 million metric tons of cargo. Okay, and this is it has an increase of 20.86%. So your first keyword is which company, which organization? The Inland Waterway Authority of India. And what are the major composition? The coal, iron ore, right? Iron ore, fines, sand, fly ash. These make up around 68% of this cargo. Got it? See, through through the inland waterway, not only the commodities transfer, the passengers also move from one place to another, right? Also, as of now, India has in total 111 national waterways, and this was added. So earlier it was only 5, but it has been increased to 111 by amending the National Waterways Act 2016. So right now we have 111 national waterways. Okay, one is, for example, one is this Ganga waterway, right? Then there is Brahmaputra, Godavari is there. The other multiple rivers are there. Small rivulets are also included in this. Got it? So correct answer for this is Inland Waterway Authority of India, right? So please remember the name of the organization. It comes under Ministry of Ports and Shipping. Got it? Chalo. And guys, if you have any kind of doubt, do let me know in the comment section. Sure. See, one for example, let's say if you want to make the short notes for this, how you are going to make this short notes? For example, Inland Waterway Authority of India, right? Highest cargo movement, number one. You can mention the metric tons also. Okay. You can mention about the major components like iron ore, fly ash were the major components. Total 111 national waterways in India. Alright, and it comes under Ministry of Ports and Shipping. Got it? So this would be your first mind map, you can say, or you can say your short note, whatever you want. Please make it right away. Got it? We have covered all the keywords here. 111 national waterways, metric tons of ports, which organization, what components, everything we have covered in this particular mind map. Okay, sure. Next is Odisha Simlipal officially declared as the 107th National Park of India. I hope you know there is a hierarchy also, है ना? There are different types of conservation method. One is the national park, right? Then there is wildlife sanctuary, है ना? Then there is what? Biodiversity, sorry, biosphere reserve, है ना? Biosphere reserve. All right. So, which tiger reserve in Odisha has been declared as the India's 107th national park? So we'll see the answer first. The answer is what? Simlipal. Okay. The correct answer is B. Simlipal, Odisha. Got it? So this is the 107th national park of India and the second national park of Odisha. So which was the first national park of Odisha? That was the Bhitarkanika. It became national park in 1998, and in 2015 we have Simlipal Tiger Reserve. Got it? And it is in Mayurbhanj district of Odisha. Or how much area it is covering? It is covering 845.7 square kilometers. Got it? And it consists of multiple flora and fauna. You don't have to remember the numbers. Remember, everything is fine there. है ना? One very important thing is the melanistic tigers, in which, see, these melanistic tigers basically which have some kind of skin disorder. Their color, it is not this yellow and black stripe. They can be even complete black or some different skin color. That's why it is known as melanistic, because melanin is basically a skin hormone, right? Because of the changes in that hormone, the colors of the tiger, it changes. All right. And let's see the other status also. So it is part of the UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve. Okay. So let's say if Simlipal Tiger Reserve, it is already the part of UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve. It means that it has a international level protection also, right? So there are 18 biosphere reserve which comes under the world network. Okay, so please remember this thing. I'll share one of the map also in which all the 18 biosphere reserve of the UNESCO is there. Okay, I'll share it in my Telegram channel, GA by Yash sir. So do join it. Those who are new to the channel, do join this Telegram channel. Okay, chalo. So Simlipal Tiger Reserve. Got it? Chalo. So how you're going to make the short notes? Just write it. Simlipal. Simlipal. First of all, it is located in Odisha. 107th National Park, second National Park of Odisha, under World Network of Biosphere Reserve. Okay, you can also mention it is located in Mayur Bhanj district. Got it? So this is your second mind map. I hope it is clear. Very good afternoon, Sushma. Right? So in this way, in a structured manner, now we are going to compile all our current affairs. Acha, yesterday one student was asking, sir, why don't you teach in Hindi? See, my purpose, I was hired in Oliveboard for your English as an English medium faculty. That's why I'm teaching in English. I can teach in Hindi too, but there is Sheetal ma'am which he was teaching in Hindi. Those students who are not comfortable in English, they can watch the other faculties videos also. Okay, chalo. Next is building a self-reliant India, 5 years of Swamitva scheme. Now this is basically what? This is about the scheme Pradhan Mantri Swamitva Yojana. Alright. And let's see the question first. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the Swamitva scheme? It was launched on National Panchayati Raj Day on April 24th, 2020. The scheme is implemented by Ministry of Panchayati Raj with support from the Survey of India and NICCI. The Swamitva scheme aims to provide property cards to village households owners in rural areas. The scheme's initial budget was 566 crore rupees, which is extended till financial year 27. Now, in order to solve this question, you should know at least the objective, the launch about the scheme. So, if you're following the topic-wise current affairs, I've already told you, whenever you're reading about any kind of scheme, you should know two or three things. First of all, whenever you're reading schemes, I have told you about to read about its launch, launch date. Second thing, venue if it is possible. Third thing is objective. Fourth thing is outlay or budget. If you can remember these facts, 4 facts about any scheme, now you can solve any kind of questions. Okay. So the Swamik scheme was launched on 24th April 2020 on National Panchayati Raj Day. Okay, so the launch date is there, number one. Objective is what? To provide a records of rights to village household owners in the form of property cards in rural areas. Third thing is, it is implemented by Ministry of Panchayati Raj with technical support from Survey of India and National Informatics Center. Right? So this was the implementation. This was the objective. This was the launch. Right? And what this is the budget. So 65 lakh property cards have been given in 50,000 villages so far. Right? So all three, 1, 2, 3 are correct. See, I have given, please read the question carefully. Many of you will see, sir, oh, this is ABCD type of question, only one option would be correct. That's why I always say, please read the question carefully. Question was, which of the following statements is or are correct regarding the Swamitva scheme? It means more than one can be correct, right? So please remember this thing, 1, 2, 3, and it means 1, 2, 3 are correct. There was no budget for this. 566 crore was not the budget. Got it? Chalo. Next is, sorry, I believe I have made a mistake here. It was, the budget was this much amount, but it was extended till financial year 25, not 27. Okay, so you can see here, sorry, financial year 26, not financial year 27. The option given was financial year 27. It was wrong. Financial year 26 it was extended. The budget was 566 crore rupees. This is correct. Got it? So you should always please read the question carefully. I have seen many students now, they during the exam also they sometimes feel that, oh, this is the general question, let's put the mark. In the question it was given which of the following was not correct. Alright, so that is known as presence of mind. Clear? Chalo. Next news is, Government of India announced 5-point action against Pakistan after Pahalgam terror attack. So we have seen that this was a very, very sad news for India. More than 25 tourists were killed in Pahalgam terror attack. And just after the terror attack, our Prime Minister, he basically retaliated by giving some 5-point action agenda. So what was this? Right? So first see the question, which of the following action were taken by the government of India after the terror attack in Pahalgam? Suspension of Indus Water Treaty, expulsion of Pakistan military, naval and air advisors from India. So these were the number one thing, suspension of Indus Water Treaty. Please remember about Indus Water Treaty that it was started in the year 1960. And let me first give you an idea about the Indus Water Treaty. So from here the Indus water flows from India to Pak. Okay. Jhelum rivers join. So this is the Indus river. Jhelum river is this. Then there is Chenab. I'm not showing the exact meeting point because see Jhelum and Chenab they meet, then they flow to Indus. I'm just giving you the direction of the rivers. Then here we have Ravi, then Byas, and then Satluj. So I will tell you about how to remember this thing. SBRCJ. SBRCJI. So this is the orientation from south to north. So as per the Indus Water Treaty, the top three rivers, Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, the river water should be used by Pakistan. Okay, 80% of the water should be used by Pakistan. These are known as what? Western rivers. And the eastern rivers, Ravi, Byas and Satluj, it has the water of these rivers, they have the exclusive rights to India. Okay, so India said that we are going to restrict water from Jhelum, Chenab and Indus also. Right? Is it clear? Do you understand the Indus Water Treaty now? What was the Indus Water Treaty? It was between India and Pakistan, started in 1960, and World Bank actually brokered it. India and Pakistan, they were not able to come to a possible conclusion. So World Bank interfered and they helped to make the treaty start. Okay, but one more thing is, that's why it is known as a international treaty. But here World Bank is only a mediator. If you are going to kill our people, we are going to stop your water. That is the action taken from India. Okay, we are, see, many people think that we are going to stop the water. No, that is not the thing. We are going to regulate the water flow, because we can't change the river course. Na, we can regulate it. For example, let's say we reduce the flow of water using dams, because many dams are there. Baglihar Dam. Why are they called western rivers? Because if you see, the origin of these rivers, na, Indus, Jhelum, it is from the a bit of west, right? And the Ravi, Byas, and Satluj, they originate a bit from eastern part of India. Okay, parts of Uttarakhand, Himachal, like this. Got it? That's why the western rivers, and they are known as the eastern rivers, right? Also, they are called western rivers because these rivers are given to the water use. As per the water use, they are given to Pakistan. Pakistan is in west of India, right? Now, so we have multiple dams over these rivers. Jhelum, we have different dam. Chenab, we have Baglihar Dam. Byas, we have Pong Dam. Right, on Satluj, we have this Bhakra Nangal Dam. So we can control the flow of the river. For example, during monsoon, we can release a lot more of water, which can cause flood in Pakistan. In summer, we can reduce, which can cause. But see, every action has its pros and cons. I am no one to tell what is good for whether it is a good decision or not. But to retaliate a terror attack, okay, because right now we are saying that the terrorists have killed the people of India, okay, and it was sponsored by Pakistan. But there is right now we can't prove it in the international forum, right? There has to be some kind of investigation, then only we can prove it to. We know that it has been done by Pakistan, but in the international forum, we can't give a proof na, right now. So if we stop the water and we cause the people of Pakistan to die because of hunger and all, so it would be a direct thing that India is sponsoring this. And if we have a proof, because India has given a statement, we are going to reduce the water. But remember, India is also very diplomatically smart. We said that we are going to suspend it. Suspension and termination of any treaty is very different. Okay, so India will do things, you know, as per their own convenience, as per their own strategy, and will do something very big and in a surprising way, right? So the next step was closing of the Wagah Atari border. Third was expulsion of Pakistani advisors, the military, naval, all the people. Also, declaration as persona non grata. It means expelled advisors were officially declared persona non grata by the government of India. You are not welcomed here. Go. No role. Okay. And they were given 1 week deadline to leave. All the Pakistani residents living in India, they were given 1 week to leave India. So these were the 5 steps taken by India as part of their uh, retaliation for the Pahalgam terror attack. Okay. So please remember, in the water treaty is very important here. Please remember the date. Got it? Chalo. So both 1 and 2 statement were correct. Next is MSD and Microsoft signed a MOU to launch AI careers for women. Right? So Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, they have partnered with Microsoft to launch AI careers for women. So which company has partnered with Ministry of Skill and Development? So correct answer is Microsoft. B is the correct answer. From the news statement, we can only derive this thing. Yeah. Yes. Jhelum flooded. See, this was an attack which has made the entire India emotional, and and it should be okay. That was, see, never in the history of India people were attacked in Kashmir. Never it has happened. Okay, and at this level, and more than 25 people. So India must give a valiant reply also. Okay, just wait and watch. It will happen. It is not like आज आपने मुझे मारा, I'm going to kill you tomorrow. No, it is not like that. Everything the armed forces do in a strategic way. They don't flow in emotions. They are emotionally very intelligent people, right? They will see the perfect time, then they will do the big damage. Just wait and watch. Chalo. So Ministry of Skill Development. So first of all, how you are going to make the short notes in the side? Just remember MSD plus Microsoft, AI for women. This entire news can be consolidated into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, right? So that is the news. How many women they are going to train? 20,000 women. 240 hours curriculum would be there. Okay. And there would be 30 center of excellence which is going to be set up for women colleges across 6 Indian states. So how many states are there? 6 states. 20,000 women are going to be trained. Got it? So please remember, the purpose of this entire thing is what? To provide basically innovative economic opportunities for women so that they can become financially independent, and the use of AI to do the women empowerment. And all these things align with the national education policy of India. Okay, chalo. So Microsoft Corporation is the agency. Next is Union Minister Piyush Goyal launched the Bharat project to create 1 million entrepreneurs. Right. So which of the following statements are correct regarding the Bharat project? Let's be quick here and a little bit quick. Let's see. The first statement is the project aimed to empower 1 million entrepreneurs from tier 2, 3 and rural India. Bharat Ideathon will provide mentorship to the top businesses. Bharat Sparks will provide an opportunity for entrepreneurs to pitch to investors. Fourth statement is Shurukar is a 7-part documentary series featuring policymakers and innovators. Now let's understand the news first. First of all, the name of the project is Bharat Project. What is the purpose? To empower 1 million entrepreneurs from tier 2, tier 3 and rural India. It means first statement was absolutely correct. The initiative will accelerate state level and district level activation. That's it. Okay. WhatsApp based learning would be there. So the focus is to promote young entrepreneurs to start and grow their businesses. There is a component called Bharat Ideathon of this Bharat project. Okay. So this is Bharat project. Under this, there is one component that is known as Bharat Ideathon. Then there is Bharat Sparks. And third is Bharat Shurukar. Okay, it's start. So Ideathon is basically to identify great businesses ideas from over 1000 districts and to provide them mentorship. Now let's see the statement. Bharat Ideathon will provide mentorship to top businesses founders from over 500 districts. Here we have seen 1000 districts. It means second statement is wrong. Second is gone, this one is gone, this one is gone, this one is gone. A is the correct answer. Now let's see the Bharat Spark also. So Bharat Spark is a launch pad to pitch to investor. Okay, while Shurukar is a 7-part documentary series. So let's see. Bharat Spark will provide pitch to investor. Yes. Shurukar will is a 7-part documentary series. So this is absolutely correct. So correct answer is A134. So short notes or mind map Bharat project. Let's draw this. Focus क्या है? How many people? 1 million entrepreneur. That is the target. 1 million entrepreneur. Bharat Ideathon. Okay. From 1000 districts. Bharat Spark. Pitch to investors. And third is Shurukar. Basically क्या है ये? This is 7 parts docu-series, documentary. Okay, so this is your mind map. Got it? Easy? अच्छा लग रहा है? Feeling good? Feeling confident? See, this the last mind map na, it gives us a confidence. Oh, we have read this and we have consolidated this entire 2 slides into just one image. That is the purpose here. Chalo. Next is India's DBT system saves 3.48 lakh crore and enhances welfare efficiency. What is DBT? Direct benefit transfer. Earlier what government used to do was they asked the people to come to bank and collect the cash. Now they are saying that go open the bank account and the government will transfer the money directly to your bank account. So this will increase what? Financial inclusion also. It would be more transparent. There will be no leakage. That is known as direct benefit transfer. It is generally given for MSP is there, for fertilizer subsidies there, right? So what does J stand for? Jam Trinity used in the DBT system. Now this is very interesting. So understand, J first means Jandhan. Jandhan means what? The Jandhan accounts. Focus on financial inclusion. A is what? A is Aadhaar. Aadhaar would be used for what? Identification. Whether this money is going to uh, get into the correct account or not. M means what? Mobile. They can access everything through mobile. So it is what? For convenience. Right? So that is the Jam Trinity. Okay. So it is sometimes it is shown like this, the Trishul of Shiva. Jandhan, Aadhaar, mobile. Okay. So India's direct benefit transfer achieved cumulative savings of 3.4 lakh 48 lakh crore. Now this is a big number, and this has minimized the leakage which I was talking to you. If you're asking people to come to the bank and you're giving cash, and when there is cash involved, there's a provision of leakage. Okay, and everything is done for the welfare of the people, right? So subsidy allocation has been reduced from 16% to 9% of the total expenditure post DBT implementation. So government is also saving good money. And Jam Trinity, DBT success is based on Jam Trinity: Jandhan, bank account, Aadhaar identification, and mobile phones. Please remember this thing. DBT equal to Jam. Please remember this thing. All right. So please remember this thing, and please remember the money which they have saved. All right. Chalo. So it is Jan. J for Jam stand for Jandhan. All right. Next is Union Minister Sarbanand Sonowal inaugurates India's largest cruise terminal, MICT, in Mumbai. Now this is a very factual news. So who inaugurated the Mumbai International Cruise Terminal under the Cruise Bharat Mission? Dr. Mr. Sarbanand Sonowal. Okay. See, in the exam they can ask you that recently MICT was in news. What does M stand for? So it is Mumbai International Cruise Terminal. M stand for Mumbai. All right. These kind of question they are asking in the exam. Chalo. So very easy news, है ना? First of all, please remember the keywords here. MICT is what? Mumbai International Cruise Terminal, number one. How much money was spent? So 5,700 crores, second keyword. All right. And this was built under the Cruise Bharat mission. Okay. At a cost of 556 crore rupees through PPP. Right. These are the company JM Baxi and Company and Ballard Pierport Private Limited. These are the companies involved. Also, they have done this quantum key distribution. Right. So multi-core fibers, Indian quantum computing, satellite communication, everything would be done through this particular program. Okay. So just remember this under Cruise Bharat mission. So number 3. Alright, very factual news, nothing more to explain here. So it was by Sarbanand Sonowal. Just remember the name MICT, largest world-class cruise terminal in India. Alright. In JAM questions, where could money leak, sir? See, earlier it was basically it is not using JAM. It was before JAM. Earlier, what was happening now? People used to get cash from the bank, right? So it might be possible if there is cash involved. It might be possible that in between the driver could have taken the money, the policeman could have stopped the van, right? So there was leakage, right? They could have, see, it is a physical form, na? You can't keep the detail of all the cash. Even one single note is removed, it is known as leakage. But in electronic format, if you're transferring the money directly into the bank account, you have all the transaction with you on digital platform. Okay. So that's why JAM was brought, Jandhan account, mobile, right? Aadhaar was brought so that, for example, let's say I am a farmer, okay, but someone in place of me, he go to the bank and he says to the bank that I am Yashovardhan and give me my direct benefit transfer. Earlier there was no Aadhaar, so how could someone identify, oh, this is Yashovardhan? It could be someone else also. right? So that was the problem. Okay, sure. Next is Central Railway launched India's first onboard ATM on Panchvati Express. Now this is the train and this is the ATM. Okay, so you can try use ATM machine to try withdraw the cash. I don't know why they have done this, but so on which train did Central Railway and Bank of Maharashtra put an ATM? Full form of ATM is what? Automated teller machine under the new innovative non-fare revenue idea scheme, NINFRIS. So this is the major scheme under which they have installed this ATM with the help of Bank of Maharashtra. So it is the Panchvati Express. Got it? So which train? First of all, remember. First of all, understand under which scheme they have done this. Under this new innovative and non-fare revenue idea NINFRIS. Under this, they have installed ATM with the help of Bank of Maharashtra. Okay, on which train? On Panchvati Express. Right. So it will be set up inside AC coaches. Okay, it means AC3, AC2, and AC1. Got it? So remember this thing. No need to understand, remember from which place to which place Panchvati Express go. What is the purpose is important. What is the objective? So it aims to generate non-fare revenue while enhancing passenger convenience. Okay. So please remember this thing. If you withdraw, or if more people withdraw the money, they will get this non-fare revenue. Non-fare means it is not included in your ticket. Right. Also, it provides convenience to the passenger because whenever you are traveling through train, you need cash because not everywhere everyone has QR code. Okay, so that is the thing. So Panchvati Express is the correct answer. Next is the international news. Acha, those who are watching, we have our best program from Oliveboard, that is Banking Super Elite Pro, in which you will get 4,000 live classes, 2,000 plus mock tests. So if you are preparing for any of the banking exam, this is the all-in-one plan. You just take the membership of this, you will get access to each and everything. Also with that, you will get the book set for quant, data, DI, puzzle, English, reasoning, GK blast, everything you will get. Also, you will get the Bolt monthly current affairs magazine, Bolt. Okay, and whenever you join this program, use my code Yash to get maximum discount. All right, chalo. Next is the international news, the Asia University Ranking 2025. Okay, you must see that every month mentorship timing. I have to ask Rohit. Okay, I am not, I don't have any idea what's the mentorship timing. है ना? I'll ask the team. Got it? Just let me know in the Telegram channel. Na? Just message me once so that I can recall you have asked this question. Okay. My Telegram channel is GA by Yash sir. Okay. Chalo. So every month, every 1 month, 2 month, you would see there is a ranking of university across India, across the world, right? So there was this Asia University ranking in which IISc, Indian Institute of Science, has topped. Okay, among the Indian institute, not across the world, among the Indian institute. You would see always that whenever there is ranking on the top, either it would be IIT Kanpur, Delhi, or ISC Bangalore, right? China's Tsinghua University topped the overall list. So let's see which Indian institution secured the highest rank among the Indian university in the Asia University Ranking 2025. So answer is the IISc Bangalore. Okay. So the name of the ranking is what? Asia University Ranking. Okay. ISC Bangalore's rank was overall 38th from India, number 1. Overall, which university ranked globally? China Tsinghua University. And second rank was Peking University. Alright. So remember this thing. Alright. And from India, top 10, only IIT Indore and IIT Guwahati were featured. Right. So remember this thing. And from private university, Shulini University ranked 146th. So please remember the private one, the top one ISC, its overall ranking and its ranking from India. That's it, more than enough. So ISC Bangalore is there. Next is UNDP joined global network to help countries cope with climate change. What is UNDP? United Nations Development Program. Okay. So what is the Santiago network primarily focused on? So let's see the news first, then see the answer. So UNDP joins Santiago Network. What is Santiago Network? So first of all, it was established in 2019. What is the purpose? It connects organizations and experts to implement solution for climate challenges. That is the purpose. It connects the different organization with the experts so that they can devise something which can reduce climate change. All right. Its secretariat is based in Geneva, Switzerland. Right. So base is important. And what is the focus area? Basically, they provide technical assistance and policy supports to the countries. For example, if India is facing severe climate change, severe drought, flooding is there. So they are going to provide technical assistance and support to India for tackling this problem. Okay. So addressing climate induced loss and damage. That is the purpose of Santiago Network. All right. Chalo. So UNDP joined Santiago Network for reducing climate change. Okay. You can mention headquarter Geneva, Switzerland. Got it? Chalo. Next is China introduces gold ATMs in Shanghai for instant gold to cash conversion. Now this is really good. You can see the gold ATMs. All right. You can go deposit your gold and the ATM will give you instant cash at the prevailing market rate. So which of the following statements are correct regarding China's first gold ATM? If they have installed it in India, na, the people will take away the entire ATM. That's why India, see, why they can do something very easily in China. The reason is everything is government controlled. Even the private property of every person, na, it is government controlled. If government want tomorrow, I want this property of this person, they can take it. In India, it is not possible. Why? We are a democracy. China is what? It is communist. Everything is government owned, right? That's why there are very strict regulation. You won't be seeing any news from China, any news channel from China. No YouTube is there, no Facebook is there, nothing. They have created their own system, right? So the ATM melts gold at temperature exceeding 1200 degrees Celsius and check its purity in real time. The ATM requires user to provide identification for transactions. First, let's see the news. So which country introduced? China. What they have introduced? First gold ATM. Okay. Who developed that? No need to remember the name. Just remember this thing. What is the purpose? Convert gold into cash. So who all are eligible for this? So this ATM accept gold items weighing over 3 grams with a minimum purity of 50%. So that is the eligibility. Yes, processing. This ATM is going to melt the gold at 1200 degrees Celsius, conduct real-time purity check, calculate the value based on current market rates. And there is a fee for that, 18 yuan, around 200 rupees for per gram to deduct the before the transfer. That is the purpose. So, which is the correct answer? A only. Second is incorrect. ATM does not require user to provide identification. If you have some smuggled gold, go put in that, get the money. Right? Now, this is a very interesting thing. All right. Chalo. Now, bank finance and economy. First is EMF launches India's first BSE Internet Economy Index Fund. So, if you have read the capital market class in my GA Dominator batch, na, I have in the capital market class, I have told you about the different types of index. For example, there is NSE, right, which have this Nifty 50 index, the top 50 companies. Then we have the BSE. It has this Sensex index fund, which focus on the 30 top companies. Similarly, EMF have launched the BSE Internet Economy Index Fund. All right. What is EMF? It is Eldwiz Mutual Fund. This is the name of the company. So, which company launched the India's first index fund offering exposure to the BSE Internet Economy Index? So, correct answer is Eldwiz. B is the correct answer. Right. So, they have launched this new fund. Name is what? BSE Internet Economy Index Fund. This is the first fund tracking index for the BSE Internet Economy Index. Internet, please remember that. Just like we have the Sensex, this is the BSE's Internet Economy Index. All right. So what this index it is going to cover? It is going to track top 20 companies from BSE's 500. Okay, from this they are going to track the top 20 companies, and they are going to focus on companies like which are e-retail, which are in e-learning, like Oliveboard, है ना, PW or other companies, right? So these are the thing. And this entire fund is managed by Bhavesh Jain and Bharat Loharty. So you don't have to remember this thing. Just remember the name of the company. EMF. They have launched this BSE Internet Index, Internet Economy Index, which is going to track what? This is going to track top 20 companies from the BSE 500 list of companies. Okay, just remember this thing. So Eldvis is the company, Eldvis Mutual Fund. Okay, chalo. Guys, if you have any kind of doubt, do let me know in the comment section. That's mini furnace, not ATM. Yes, definitely. They are going to melt it. Na? Have you ever thought that how does a jewelry company they earn money? Because the prices of golds are fixed. How does a jewelry company earn money then? Have you ever think of that? See, they don't give you raw gold. They give you ring. They give you necklace, jewelries, earrings. So they charge you making cost, and that making cost is around 2% of the cost of particular gold, and that's how they earn the money. Okay, so remember this thing. Chalo, next is RBI cancelled license of Ajanta Urban Cooperative Bank due to capital and compliance issue. Now this is a very factual news. So which urban cooperative bank license was cancelled by RBI due to regulatory compliance failure? Correct answer is Ajanta Cooperative Bank. Okay, and it is based out of Aurangabad. So please remember Ajanta Aurangabad. Okay, because they have inadequate capital, poor earnings, and regulatory non-compliance. So as per the Banking Regulation Act 1949, RBI cancelled it. Got it? You don't have to remember this thing. Just remember the name of the company, bank. Okay, chalo. So it is the Ajanta. Next news is RBI data. Outward remittances under the RBI's liberalized remittances scheme declined 8.2% in April to February. What is RBI's LRS? LRS is what? Liberalized remittances scheme. So you should see RBI have one or two schemes which you should know of. Okay, because they are asking question from these schemes. These are static in nature. Alright. So first of all, question let's see. In financial year 25, under the liberalized remittances scheme of RBI, which segment showed a 28.32% rise in remittances compared to the previous year? Travel, relatives, education, or property. We'll see the answer first. But before that, let's see something about this liberalized remittances scheme. What it is all about. Alright. First of all, this scheme was introduced in 2004. What is the purpose of this scheme? So under this scheme, individuals, resident individuals like Indians, they can remit. It means they can send money up to 2,50,000 US dollar per financial year abroad. When they started in 2004, at that time the limit was 25,000 US dollar. But now with gradual increase, it has now come to 2,50,000 US dollar every year. Okay. So who all are eligible to do that? So every resident individual, including minors, are eligible for that, right? So you can send money for example, private visit. You can use that. You can send money for gift, emigration, right? For business traveling, for study abroad. Let's say if your son is going to USA, you have to send money to him. You can send the money under the liberalized remittances scheme, but there is a limit to not more than 2,50,000 you can send, right? But there are some prohibited case. You should know this thing. There are some prohibited areas or uses. For example, uh, you can't use that money for purchase of foreign currency. Purchase of foreign currency, you can't do that, right? You can't use that money for trading in foreign exchange. you're sending money abroad and then that money is used for trading. No, right? So also you can't send money to people who are at risk of terrorism. Those who can do some terror activity, you can't do that thing. All right. So please remember this thing. These are the prohibited uses, and they ask you question like this: that under the liberalized remittances scheme, what are the prohibited areas? Got it? Chal. Also, you can't send money to any country which are in the FATF financial action task force list under restricted countries. For example, you can't send money to Pakistan, okay, because they will use that money for funding the terror activities. All right, that is the liberalized remittances scheme. I hope it is clear now. Okay, what is the purpose of this? See, this is very important, relating the current affairs with the static portion. That gives you the idea, that gives you the clarity. So there is a news that the outward remittances under the liberalized remittances scheme has dropped to 8.21% to $27 billion. Okay, but the travel segment, in the travel segment, the remittances has fell marginally. They have only decreased by 1%. Relative maintenance, you can send money for relative maintenance also. So for fund for maintenance of close relatives, it has dropped to 22%. People are not sending money to their relatives now. We are not going to give you maintenance, right? But for property purchase, the remittances for buying immovable properties has rose to 28.32%. Now you will say, sir, can I purchase land in USA? Yes, you can do that. Okay. It is not only about USA. Have you seen are you following IPL right now? Anyone? During the commercial break, now you would see that there is an ad that in which a person and Kartik Aaryan, the actor Kartik Aaryan, they come and say that now you can own a flat or a house in Dubai in just 2 lakh rupees per month. What is that? It means you can send money. Okay, let's say if some of your family member, they are living, or let's say if you want to buy property in Dubai, you can send money 2 lakh rupees every month and you can own a house in Dubai. Okay, so for property purchase, it is possible. So in property purchase, it has rose. The outward remittances has rose, with 28%. It means the money from India is going outside also. Okay, so remittances for purchase of immovable property has increased to 28.32%. Okay. Also, one more thing is there. So remittances basically means what? For example, let's say I am living in USA. My parents, okay, yes sir, is living in USA. My parents are living in India. Okay, they are 60 plus years. Now I want to send money to India, okay, for my parents maintenance. For example, I want to send money for my parents for their medical expenses, for their housing rent. So that money is known as what? Remittances. Okay, please remember this thing. So this is what inward remittances, money is coming into India. But there is outward remittances also. Let's say if my son is going to USA for studying, I can send him money for the maintenance, for him to live properly in USA, so that I can pay his college tuition fee. So that is outward remittances. Okay, so please remember this thing. Is it clear, guys? Yes, no? Sushma, Rohit, Swami, and other students, those who are watching. All right, moving ahead. SBI to deploy Grahak Mitras to promote alternate banking channels. Now, what is alternate banking channels? So, one method is the normal banking channel is what? I am a person, I go to the bank physically and get my money or other services. Alternate banking channel is what? Go to ATM. Okay, ATM is there, mobile banking is there, internet banking is there. That is known as alternate banking channels. But in order to use that, you should have knowledge about that. For example, if I'm a farmer living in a village, and you will say, sir, you can use internet banking. I don't know how to operate a computer. So SBI says that we are going to deploy Grahak Mitras. Grahak Mitras are basically employees of SBI or some contractual people who go to the other area and tell people how to use banking facility without actually visiting the bank through this alternate banking channels. Okay. So which subsidiary of SBI is providing Grahak Mitras for its branches? Okay, we'll see the answer, but first let's see the news. So State Bank has deployed 4,000 Grahak Mitras across 4,500 branches. What is the purpose? To assist customer in using self-service channels. Right? Self-service, it means they can use themselves for getting that banking facility. For example, you want to update your passbook, you can do it by going to an ATM also. You can get the financial transaction from the internet banking also. Okay. So these Grahak Mitras are basically people who will train you how to use those facilities. Okay. So Grahak Mitras are provided by State Bank Operation Support Services, SBOSS. It is a fully owned subsidiary of SBI. Right. So what are alternate banking channel? ATMs, kiosks, internet banking, YONO app, WhatsApp banking. These are the areas. And as of December 2024, 98% of SBI's total transactions were through alternate banking channel. It means मेरा भारत बदल रहा है. India is becoming digital, right? So correct answer is SBOSS. Is it clear? What is? See, these kind of questions they ask in an interview. What do you understand by alternate banking channels, right? So focus on these things. It won't be coming in your mains exam, but definitely if you clear the mains exam in interview they are going to ask these kind of questions. Okay, chalo. Next is HDFC Banks becomes third Indian company to surpass 15 lakh crore in MCAP. MCAP means what? Market capitalization. What does this means? Let me tell you. See, these are basic economic terms you should know, right? So which company recently became the third Indian firm to surpass 15 lakh crore market cap? Correct answer is HDFC. Now understand what this market cap means. For example, market cap formula is it is the total value of a company's outstanding share of stock in the market. For example, let's say there is a company has 10 crore shares. For example, the company is HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank has issued 10 crore share and each share is priced at 100 rupees. It means 100 rupees per share. And how many shares they have issued in the market? 10 crore shares. So 10 crore into 100, it would be the market capitalization. How much share has been floated in the market and the value of that one particular share, the product of that thing is known as the market capitalization. So HDFC has crossed the 15 lakh crore market cap. Is it clear? Have you understood what is market cap? See, these are certain terms that I've seen many students, they have read the entire current affairs banking awareness and they don't understand the basic meanings. What is GDP, what is GNP, what is market cap, what is bond? They don't know, they can't define it. The reason being, they don't understand the concept basically. I hope market cap is clear. Chal. So HDFC Bank is the correct answer. Next is RBI mandates bank to transition to .bank.in domain by October 31, 2025. For example, domain means this is the mail address. Okay. For example, sbi.co.in. This .co.in is the domain. Okay. Similarly, RBI has mandated that every bank should go to .bank.in from now on. So, which organization will serve as the registrar for the .bank.in domain? So, first see the news. So, RBI has directed to use .bank.in domain by 31st October. Please remember the date. What is the purpose here? Why they are transferring them to this domain? To strengthen cyber security and combat cyber threat. And who is going to be the registrar? The Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology, IDRBT. Alright, is it clear? So this was recently launched and they have also launched one thing that the bank should call from 1600 number series to the customer for transaction related calls, and for marketing 140 number series. Okay, so if you are getting any call from 1600 number series, it means it is from bank. Got it? Chalo. So IDRBT is the agency. Next is RBI grants COR to Piramal Finance to operate as NBFC ICC. So there are many terms. One is COR, then NBFC ICC. What is this thing? But first, let's see the question. Piramal Finance Limited was recently registered by RBI as what type of financial company? So it is NBFC ICC. So let's understand first thing, what is NBFC ICC? Okay. See, there are basically non-banking financial companies. They do all the function of banks without having a proper banking license. That is NBFC. And it is regulated by RBI. They give loans, asset financing, credit facility just like the bank do. So there are different types of NBFC. Okay. First is NBFC Investment and Credit Company, NBFC ICC. Then we have NBFC MFI, Microfinance Institute, NBFC IFC, Infrastructure Finance Company. So the purpose is different. Okay. So Piramal Finance Limited Company is now going to operate as NBFC ICC. Earlier it was holding the license of Housing Finance Company. Now it would be NBFC ICC. Okay, Investment and Credit Company. Earlier it was working as Housing Finance Company. They were giving loans for the housing purpose. Now they said that no, we are going to change. We will become NBFC ICC. Okay, and this approval was granted as per the RBI Act 1934. Okay, so without accepting public deposit, they can't accept deposit, they can only give loan. Got it? Also, they have issued non-convertible debentures totaling 300 crore rupees. So what is debentures? So there is bond and there is debenture. Generally bonds are given by government generally, but the private company also give the bonds. Okay. In debenture, it is mostly issued by the company. Okay. Bond is secured. Why? Because if government is issuing you a bond, it means you can claim it. It is secure because government is not going anywhere. But let's say debentures, let's say some company called XYZ Private Limited, they are issuing bonds, and let's say this is this person. Let me give you the example here. Let's say there is this company XYZ Private Limited. They are issuing debentures. Okay, I am a person. I bought 1 lakh rupees of debentures. So it means I give 1 lakh rupees to this company, one XYZ Private Limited, and they give me the debenture. They say that, sir, after 1 year or 2 year, you can redeem this thing. But let's say in between, this company gets bankrupt and they flew away. What would happen to my 1 lakh rupees? Gone. That's why it is unsecured as compared to bonds. In bonds, government, you can go and ask the government directly. Okay, so that is the thing. Non-convertible debentures means what? You can't convert these debentures into equity. Okay, if you can convert it, those are known as convertible debentures. I have covered each and everything in the capital market unit in my GA Dominator batch. You can go and watch those things. Those are very important. If you know that thing, you can easily understand this statement. All right, chalo. So NBFC ICC license has been given to Piramal Finance Limited. Got it? Chalo. Next is RBI announces amendments to liquidity coverage ratio framework. Now there is this term. So let's say first see the question. What is the additional runoff factor for retail deposit with internet and mobile banking facilities as per the RBI amendment to LCR framework? So we will see the answer, but here two terms are there. First one is liquidity coverage ratio, and second term is run off factor. Okay. Now understand one thing here. What does LCR means? Liquidity coverage ratio. It means it is a money, okay. It is a standard basically set by Basel 3 norms. Basel 3. Okay. As per the Basel 3 norms, it says that a bank should have enough high quality, high quality liquid assets, high quality liquid assets to survive a 30-day crisis or stress scenario. For example, let's say there is this bank, okay, and this bank has a, let's say, a total assets of, let's say, 1 crore rupees. Out of this 1 crore rupees, they have they have given 90 lakh rupees as loan, and suddenly all these 90 lakh is gone. Will this bank be able to operate for the next day? No, because they don't have money. But Basel 3 norms say that bank must have kept aside certain amount of money, high quality liquid assets, for example gold, cash, all these things. Let's say even if this situation happens, they can easily operate for the next 30 days. That is the liquidity coverage ratio. Okay, is it clear? Now, what is this runoff factor? Now, let me give you one example. Let's say there is a water tank. Okay, water tank. And in this tank, water is stored. Now, let's say there is a water crisis. Suddenly, there is no rainfall, and people are facing water stress, right? So the tank, they need to predict that how much water might leak out in the next 30 days, because there is no water for the people. So we have to supply the water. Okay. So how much water from this entire water tank will be supplied or will be given to the people for the next 30 days? And that percentage of water is known as runoff factor. Clear? Now let me give you one more example. It means basically, let's say a customer has, let's say I am a customer. Let me remove all this thing. I am a customer. This is the bank. Okay. I have a deposit of, let's say, 1 lakh rupees with the bank, right? Let's say I have faced crisis. My job is gone. Okay. So I can withdraw 10%. It means 10,000 rupees from this deposit which I have given to the bank. So this 10% is known as runoff factor. Okay. So this is the purpose. It basically means that whenever there is a situation of crisis, how much money can people extract from the bank? What percentage of money they can extract? See, in a bank, the normal person is to deposit their money, the businesses deposit their money, the pensioners deposit their money. So how much money they can extract? That is known as the runoff factor in a crisis situation. Is it clear what is liquidity coverage ratio and what is runoff factor? Yes, no? See, this is very important. Have you understood? Yes, no? Many people, is the 10% or any percent decided by bank? We will see. We will see what is the. No, no, 10% is, for example, let's say I have deposited 1 lakh rupees. Okay. And let's say my job is gone. And my monthly expenses is, let's say, 8,000 rupees. So what I will do? I will go to the bank. Hey, give me my 10,000 rupees. I need the money. So this is a crisis situation for me. This percentage could vary, right? So, but bank has suggested that because bank has seen over a period of time that during crisis situation, an average of this much percentage is withdrawn by the people. Okay. For example, retail deposit like businesses and all of it has a generally of 5%. Got it? Chalo. I hope it is clear. है ना? Let's see the news. So RBI has amended the liquidity coverage framework, and it is applicable to all commercial bank, but excluding payment banks, RRBs, and local area bank. These are not included. So please remember the exceptions. It is only applicable to commercial banks. It is going to be implemented from 1st April 2026. Remember the date. Okay. So a additional 2.5% runoff factor will be assigned to retail deposits. Okay, additional 2.5%. Got it? So there are different types of deposits. So stable retail deposits have a runoff factor of 7.5%. Less stable deposit will have a runoff factor of 12.5%. The higher the runoff factor, the higher the runoff, the poor is the stability. It means if a bank has 1 lakh rupees and let's say the runoff factor is at one time is 10%, it means only 10,000 will be gone. But if it comes to 50%, 50% of money will be gone during the crisis time. So the higher the runoff, the poor is the stability. Okay, so remember this thing. So additional 2.5% have been implemented. Got it? Chalo. Next, science and tech related news. INS Surat successfully test MRSAM in Arabian Sea. Now, understand, this is the Arabian Sea. Here we have Pakistan, then we have Iran, like this. So this is the Arabian Sea, and this is the Bay of Bengal. Okay. Majority of the military exercises you will see happening in Arabian Sea. Why? Because we want to tell Pakistan, don't mess with us. So you can see here the missile is getting tested. Why? Because here the Pakistan has this port known as Karachi port, which is the lifeline of Pakistan, and it comes under the Baluchistan province. Baluchistan is basically pro-India. Okay, just like Pakistan is trying to radicalize Kashmir, which is a part of India, India has also a strategy to create disruption in the Baluchistan region, which is basically pro-India. And you would have recently seen that an entire train was hijacked by these Baluch people. 10 Pakistan force officers were killed by the Baluchistan army. Right? Yes, yes. So, which ship successfully test fired the medium range surface to air missile in the Arabian Sea? So, it is INS Surat. Got it? So, please remember this thing. And this missile is also known as Barak 8. It happened in the Arabian Sea. Right? So, this medium range surface to air missile, it was developed by DRDO and Israel. So, please remember the keyword here. DRDO plus Israel is the manufacturer, right? It has a range of 70 kilometers. Range is 70 kilometers. Okay. And INS Surat is the fourth and final ship of the Project 15B. So this INS Surat, it comes under Project 15B. Please remember this thing. 15B. Alright. So range is important. That's it. Okay. Chalo. Next is China launches world first 10G broadband network. We are struggling with 5G. China is capturing the entire broadband connectivity with this spectrum. They're launching 10G. Okay. So which country has launched the world's first 10 gigabyte broadband network in Sunan? The correct answer is People's Republic of China. B is the correct answer. Okay. So they've launched in collaboration with Huawei and China Unicom. So please remember the name of the companies. Okay. And the technology which they used was 50G passive optical network. Okay, and dense wavelength division multiplexing. If you want to read it, you can read it, otherwise leave it, no problem. Just remember the speed. The speed would be around 9834 Mbps. It is somewhere around how much? 1 GB equal to 1000 MB, na? So it means around 10 GB per second, and the latency would be as low as 3 milliseconds. So this strength, it can be helped in cloud gaming, remote surgery, telemedicine, Internet of Things, AI. That's why China has developed this. Okay, so please remember People Republic of China. So like this, you can remember China 10G. Okay, around 9894 MB per second. Company is Huawei plus this .com. China Unicom. Sorry, China Unicom has developed this for the purpose of AI, IoT, agriculture, remote surgery. Okay, this is the purpose. Okay, chalo. Yes, yes. Next is India celebrates 50 years of Aryabhat, the first Indian satellite. You can see here, this was the first satellite. Aryabhat, 50 years have completed. So, which rocket was used to launch the Aryabhat satellite into space? GSLV, PSLV, Cosmos, or Falcon 9? Falcon 9 is not possible. So, let's see. So, it was launched in, so this Aryabhat satellite, it was launched on 19th April 1975. Okay, and it was developed by ISRO under Dr. Vikram Sarabhai and Professor U.R. Rao. Alright, and this was launched from a rocket known as Cosmos 3M. It was basically from the help of Russia. It was a Russian rocket. At that time, India don't have any kind of rocket, na? And this made India 11th country to launch a satellite into orbit. So please remember 1975 Aryabhat, 1970 developed by ISRO and assisted by Cosmos 3M of Russia. Got it? So Cosmos 3M was the correct answer. See, NASA or USA, they call them astronaut. Okay, Russia or Roscosmos. Russia has this Roscosmos, just like USA has this NASA. And Roscosmos, what they name their astronaut, they tell them cosmonaut. Okay, India, we have ISRO. We call our astronaut as Gaganyatri, right? So these are the things. Now awards and recognition. Let's see. Indian filmmaker Payal Kapadia conferred with France Officer Dance Order des Arts des Lettres. A very difficult name for contribution to cinema. Just remember the name, है ना? Remember the person's name. So who was recently honored with France highest order award for cinema? So Payal Kapadia is the correct answer. Okay. So name is important. Country, which country award she has received? France, for her contribution to cinema. Working field is cinema. So name of the person, country, no need to remember the award name is very big, and work area. Okay, so please remember this thing, and just remember one or two name of the movies she has directed. For example, Afternoon Clouds, A Night of Knowing Nothing, that's it. Chalo. So Payal Kapadia, remember the name. She is a Mumbai based filmmaker. Next is Goldman Environmental Prize 2025. 7 grassroots environmental activists honored. These are the people who were honored. So who received the 2025 Goldman Environmental Prize for Asia? We'll see the news first. So name of the award is 36 Goldman Environmental Prize. This is also known as the Green Nobel Prize. Please remember this thing. So the award, basically the venue of this award was San Francisco venue. Alright. And Batmunk Luvansdash, a former electrical engineer for Mongolia, has won the environmental prize for Asia. So this name Batmunk Luvansdash from Mongolia. So let's see. He is the electrical engineer. He has won the prize from Asia. Okay, chalo. And he's from Mongolia. Got it? So these are the keywords: name of the prize, venue of the award, the winner. Okay, so 3 things you have to remember. Chalo. Not Batman, Batmunch Lusandash, very difficult name. Next is Tata Steel named Steel Sustainability Champion 2025 by World Steel. Okay, so many steel. Tata Steel, Steel Sustainability by World Steel. Okay, so which company was recognized as Steel Sustainability Champion by World Steel Association? Tata Steel. C is the correct answer. Okay, so World Steel Association. Okay, first keyword. And which company has won? Tata Steel, second keyword. And they have won for the 8th consecutive time. Now this is very important. All right, please remember this thing. And for what thing? So they have introduced this hydrogen ready steel pipes. Okay, so this is a very big discovery, or you can say innovation from Tata Steel. All right, that's it. Also, it has Tata Steel is under the global lighthouse recognition. Okay, so please remember this thing. So Tata Steel is the company. Next, defense related news. Indian Air Force participated in multinational exercise Desert Flag 10 in UAE. So which fighter aircraft have been deployed by Indian Air Force for Desert Flag 10 exercise held in UAE? So let's see the news first. So first of all, Indian Air Force participated in which not exam, which exercise? Desert Flag. Desert Flag 10. Okay. The name of the exercise is this. The venue of the exercise was UAE. Between which two country? So it is multinational. So Indian Air Force has participated, right? And this exercise was first held in 2011. From Indian Air Force, they have deployed MiG-29 and Jaguar fighter for the exercise. So remember the name. So MiG-29 and Jaguar. Got it? Chalo. Now appointment and resignation. Sunil Bharati Mittal joins WBG's private sector investment lab to boost developing economies. So who has joined the World Bank Group's private sector investment lab to scale private investment in developing nations? So correct answer is Sunil Bharati Mittal. Okay. So which person? Sunil Bharati Mittal. He is the chairperson of what? The Bharti Enterprises. Okay. So he has joined the World Bank Group for private sector investment lab, and they are going to procure or attract private investment for generating jobs in developing countries. Got it? So please remember this thing. And this PSIL is what? Private Sector Investment Lab. This was launched in June 2023 under the World Bank. Okay. Who is the chairperson of PSIL? Shriti Vadhera. Got it? So just remember the name of Sunil Bharti Mittal and the agency which they have joined. That's it. Next is Bhuvnesh Kumar appointed CEO of UIDAI. Okay. And KK Pathak named the additional secretary in cabinet secretariat. So just remember the name. Who was appointed as the full-time CEO of UIDAI? So KK Pathak. B is the correct answer. Clear? And see, this appointment committee of cabinet ACC, it is always chaired by Prime Minister of India. It means Narendra Modi ji right now. Okay, and he has basically appointed Bhuvnesh Kumar as the CEO of UID. So I have mentioned KK Pathak. Yeah. Oh, please correct it. It is Bhuvnesh Kumar. Okay, C is the correct answer here. Got it? So Bhuvnesh Kumar is the UIDAI CEO. Amitesh Kumar Sinha is the, please remember, he would replace Bhuvnesh Kumar as the additional secretary in Ministry of Electronics. Why? Because Bhuvnesh Kumar is the IAS officer. He was presently handling the Ministry of Electronics as additional secretary. Now he has been posted as CEO of UIDAI. So in this place, Amitesh Kumar will go. And Abhishek Singh, he was appointed as DG of National Informatics Center, NIC. DG NIC. So please remember 1, 2, 3 names for the appointment. Alright? Chalo. Next is T. Ravi Shankar reappointed as RBI Deputy Governor for 1 year. Got it? So who has been reappointed as the Deputy Governor of RBI? So T. Ravi Shankar. Very easy questions, है ना? Very easy information. Just remember the name. Alright? So he would be looking after the foreign exchange, the currency management, and government accounts department. Got it? So remember T. Ravi Shankar, the Deputy Governor of RBI. Chalo. Next, acha, one more thing. Okay, before going to the obituary, one more thing. New Chief Justice of India has been appointed. Okay. So earlier it was Sanjeev Khanna Sahab. Sanjeev Khanna. Now at his place, Justice. In his place, the news, basically the 52nd Chief Justice of India. He was the 51st. The 52nd Chief Justice, please remember the name, Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gavai. Okay, he would be the 52nd Chief Justice of India. The notification has been given. He will take the oath around 14th or 15th of May. Got it? So please remember this thing. Next obituary, former ISRO chairman and Padma awardee K. Kasturi Rangan has passed away. He was a very important figure. Okay. But we import more steel from China. Yeah. See, one or two companies can't fulfill the entire steel the steel requirement of India. Na? That's why we import. Okay. So, which of the following satellite launch vehicle were developed under the leadership of Dr. Krishna Swamy Kasturi Rangan, K. Kasturi Rangan? So, we'll see the news first. So, please remember the name Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan. He started as a researcher in Physical Research Laboratory of Ahmedabad in 1969. Then he went to ISRO. He became the chairperson of ISRO in 1994 to 2003. And he, the most successful polar satellite launch vehicle and geosynchronous launch vehicle, the rockets, they have created under his leadership. During the Chandrayaan mission, he was the project director at that time. Okay, so it was the first mission to moon. He was awarded Padma Shri in 1982, Padma Vibhushan in 1992, and Padma Bhushan in 92 and Padma Vibhushan in 2000. So, what a legacy! What a person! He has also helped in the national education policy also. So please remember the name, very, very important. Please remember it as very, very important. Okay, K. Kasturi Rangan. So both statements are absolutely true. Next in sports, ISSF World Cup Lima 2025, India secured third place with 7 medals. So who won the gold medal in women's 10-meter air pistol at ISSF World Cup Lima 2025? Let's see the news first. So rank of India was, India has secured 7th rank. Okay, first of all, ISSF World Cup, where it was held? It was held in Peru, the capital of Peru. You know? Lima is there in Peru. So it is a South American country where this event was held. So venue, please remember. Rank of India was 7th. And Shuruchi Singh, please remember the name. She has won the gold medal in 10-meter air pistol, defeating Manu Bhakar, the Olympic champion. Okay, so just remember these two things, more than enough. Next is India ranked 8th at the Asian Under-18 Athletic Champion held in Saudi Arabia. So name of the event. So first see the question, which country topped the medal tally at the Asian Under-18 Athletic Championship 2025? First see the news. So India's rank was 8th. Event was Asian Under-18 Championship. Venue was Saudi Arabia. Okay. Himanshu Jhakar, India's first ever gold medal in boys javelin throw. Please remember this thing. And overall topper was China. Got it? So remember this thing. So China was the overall medal topper. So guys, this was it for the weekly current affairs. If you want to download the PDF, you can download using this. Download the Oliveboard app and go to the YouTube classes and you can find the PDF. Okay. So this was it from my side, guys. And if you want to get in touch with me, join my Telegram channel GA by Yash Sir, where I share all the important news, all the important articles, facts, questions. Okay, so that you have a proper preparation for your banking exam. All right. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, I am expecting 5-star from all of you, those who are watching, and I want your precious comment also. Okay. And if you have enjoyed the video, do give me the like and give your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to give the rating, guys. Okay. Chalo, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day. Jai Hind.